Oh, okay, we're live. Hi guys. Channel Politically Razi. I'm also a major women's activist and a feminist. Trust me, I'm not that crazy as a feminist. But I'm extremely like for like women. I support them, I support men too, and that's why I'm a feminist. So I'm choosing to make this live stream just because like today I couldn't upload a video and I'm sorry I ran out of time like to record because like yesterday was Eid. That's like our holiday for like if you're Muslim you celebrate Eid. So yesterday I had to do that. I had to take a lot to spend time with family. It was very annoying. It was not a good day yesterday. And so yeah, I'm here and I can take questions on this side, but today I want to talk about why I'm a leftist. Originally, I was Democrat. Then I changed my political party. Sorry, yeah, I changed my party to Libertarian, and now I'm sort of in like the mindset of like either a leftist libertarian or a socialist libertarian or libertarian socialist, whatever. And I hold a lot of progressives such as Medicare for All, Green New Deal, all these sort of things because I believe that like yeah, libertarian Kayla, we fucking rock. It feels so good to figure out where I fucking belong because I always knew that there was something really corrupt going on with the Democratic Party. And I don't mean to like, spread propaganda here, but like if you pay attention to politics, you will realize that they nominated somebody who can't even remember his like to run for the fucking election. So like Democrats, what the fuck are you doing? You had a lot of candidates. You had you had Bernie Sanders, you had Liz Warren. Even if Liz sucks, she held some progressive beliefs, which I found pretty interesting. However, I was a major Bernie Sanders, and I still am. But he's being stupid right now. He suspended his campaign, and good news, he got over 1,000 delegates as of yesterday. So pretty cool, and I was really happy about that. And he has a chance in beating Joe Biden, and I really hope he does. But it's a long shot. Yeah. So hi Kayla. So Kayla is on the side, rocking out. This channel rocks. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And I see there's 3 viewers, so you guys want to hop in and say your name so I know who you are. I think I invited you guys. I'm not sure though. You will. um Anyways, so I'm going to talk about myself because, why not? So my name is Sarah Rod. I'm from Freehold, New Jersey, which is in Central Jersey. Yes, Central Jersey is a thing. Don't be so dumb. It's a thing. Like you got your North Jersey, you got your South Jersey, you got your Jersey, you got your goddamn Taylor ham and pork roll, which are both terrible. I would never eat those. Um, we also we also have a lot of people from Texas in our channel. I'm the only Jerseyan. Kayla from Kicking Back with Kayla is from Jersey, but then she moved to Texas. You fucking sweet bitch. um, I am actually the only one in Jersey right now, and I'm really politically active. I'm a member of the Green Party. Well, I actually volunteer, but right now I'm a member of the Libertarian Party. So I didn't exactly volunteer yet, but I heard a new candidate chosen. Hi, Izzy! Hi, Izzy! Oh my god, yeah, let's go Jersey. Izzy is here. He's another Jerson. And yes, it counts. It freaking counts, Kayla. You were born in Jersey. So you are still a fucking Jerseyan. I wonder who the third person is. Mind if you say your name, buddy? It's okay though. Anyways, back to so um I'm a huge leftist. I support Medicare for All, Green New Deal. I support getting big corporations like having like huge like tax cuts and like not tax cuts, but like increase in taxes because without that, like the working class is going to struggle and they're going to keep on continuing to struggle if we do not do something quick about all these fucking rich assholes that are acting like leeches out there, like Jeff Bezos, who's on the path to become a trillionaire. I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, I'm like, fuck you for like stealing his like the entire system and corrupting politics. And oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. I hate allergies, yo. Um, I also support a lot of things such as I'm actually very pro-choice, as in when it comes to abortion. I'm not gonna get into that much here, but because I'm gonna say that for my Friday video because I didn't have time to record a video today, and I apologize for that. Um, I also support a lot of like women's rights, such as like voting. I also support education worldwide. So the problem is that we take for granted is that women here get an education. They're able to like succeed. Thank you for the like. They're able to succeed in like in any occupation they need now. But the problem is we forget what's happening internationally. Like women in like certain Muslim countries, they are like limited to like the amount of like success they can have. Some women like in Africa, they don't have the rights to an education. So basically, once they're done with elementary school, they're expected to become mothers and expected to become domestic servants. And I think that's fucked up. Like I believe that one should get an education, regardless of race or gender. Everybody should get an education. Everyone should be a doctor. We need people to cure cancer. We need people to cure Alzheimer's. We need that. Another problem is that I'm against like big pharma and big corporations. Like, yes, they're bringing the money, but you're sucking out money from the ecosystem in order for people of smaller businesses and the working class to like achieve the means of like production. We also need like a balanced society. Like, I would say that yes, it's good to like have equality within the economic class, but the problem with socialism is that yes, things do run out. Like if everyone has like the same amount of like money, same amount of like food, things are meant to run out. That's why we need production. So therefore I'm sort of in like I've always thought about it like this. We need like an equal like part of like capitalism and socialism in order to regulate the economy. Because now what we see, the fucking economic system is just full of like capitalism. Like that is so unhealthy. We need more socialist benefits within the economy. And we need more funding to go into like Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, all those good things. I also joined this channel because my friend Kayla invited me. Thank you so much, Kayla. I love you. Um, I was actually pretty nervous to join this channel to begin with because like I felt only like leftist, but no, I was wrong. There's also another one. Check out my buddy Fast Times with Darren. He's a libertarian socialist as well. He recently I think posted a video today if I'm not wrong. So yeah, check that out. Um, a lot of us are conservatives. Like, I mean, Kayla is not really a conservative. She's a libertarian, but like she's on the right side of libertarianism. Yeah, Darren is you. Annoying. JK. Trying to think. A lot of conservatives, but the reason why we have like, a lot of the reason why we're not like all conservatives is because we all want like a division and like, with politics we want to keep on increasing like the leftists to like, come in and to be like, oh my god, I feel like I belong here because two people here understand me. And like, wow, it's just I feel like that's just like great. I should be motivated to watch our videos. And if you haven't, check out my recent video based on the USA Reauthorization Act. Basically, that's about how the government is currently trying to pass surveillance like acts, such as they will have access to your phone records, your freaking what's it called? Records, your phone bills, text messages, anything you like look up on the internet, the government will have it. Like they will be stalking you and they can use that against you in like a court. So the problem with that is that it goes against our Fourth Amendment. And if you didn't read the Fourth Amendment, that means that a single citizen in the United States has the ability to to like protect themselves and protect their like certain materials such as documents, and only the government can access those with a warrant. This act, however, it says that we don't need a warrant. We can take over and access your bills and access any. And I think that's incredibly fucked up. Like a lot of libertarians will say that's a little messed up because libertarian policies like include that we should follow every single like rights that we have included by the Constitution. And I have to agree with that because it's not fair to take away, it's literally not fair to like someone's rights just because you want control over what they have. Like that is messed up. Another thing that I'm really passionate about is universal testing. So what's going on with the pandemic is that not everyone is being tested right away. Like so a lot of complaining about how many like deaths have occurred, how many people are getting affected, people that are recovering. Thank God to the people that recovered, but like too many lives that are lost, such as my uncle passed away recently. Um, it just takes a toll on everything. It takes a toll on families, takes a toll on the economy because you're spending so much like you're spending so much money to like make a living, and then it's just all taken away from you by the government. Like the government will have access to that money or it'll give it to your kids. So the whole process, like I'm not that good with the economy, but I have pretty much common sense of how it works. Um, there's also like a lot of things that are happening with universal testing. Why I advocate so much for it is because, well, we need to know who has the virus and who doesn't have the virus right away. Because according to C, there's only 3 points. Oh, this is a highlighter, by the way. I like tend to throw things and wave shit around whenever I'm like preaching to the choir. That y'all are the choir. Anyways, I'm definitely for universal testing because we need to figure out right away who has the virus and who doesn't. That doesn't mean just like people who are symptomatic. It counts for people who are, your invisible carriers, such as your asymptomatics. We need to know right away in order to isolate both the symptomatic and the symptomatic in order to restart the economy. So basically the plan with universal testing is you isolate those who have the virus and then you send the unaffected back to work in order to regulate the economy. And I believe that with social distancing, um, being placed within businesses, small, big businesses, and having the uninfected going back to work, our economy is going to be jump started. And I believe that's the only stimulus to the economy. Another reason why I'm like so pro like stimulus checks is because the people of America need more. So many fucking people. I think the unemployment like rate went up to at least 38,000. I could be wrong. I don't know. That point. So about 38 million people are unemployed. They've all filed for unemployment. Unemployment is like taking forever to come in. Anybody who applied for unemployment got the checks already. So people obviously don't have money, and we can't afford cleaning supplies, food, or basic necessities. And then there's those assholes that are spending so much money on buying fucking toilet paper. Girl, what is wrong with you? And the reason why we need stimulus checks is to like afford food, or pay rent, everything. We need that money in order to in order to make a living during this time because nobody knows when we can go back to work. So to me, like the stimulus checks is a temporary stimulus because money only lasts temporarily, but like what will last a long time is universal testing because that is that's the only reason why we could jumpstart the economy. Um, I'm also for like I'm a huge human rights activist, and I honestly the reason why I got into politics in the first place is because of what happened in Kashmir. I don't know if you all know this, but like um Kashmir is the region around India and Pakistan. It's like up north, and there is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India. What he did is that he placed sanctions up there, and he locked all like Indian administered part of Kashmir. He locked all the civilians inside of there without food and water, and this has been going on since August 4th, 2019. That is almost, we're in March, right? So that should be about 9 months almost. Yeah, 9 freaking months. These people have been locked in. They have no resources on the outer world. They're locked in, and it goes against human rights. So then, yeah, it's fucked up. That's what really got me into politics because I'm 50-50 Kashmiri and Pakistani. Um, Yeah, it's fucking May, and it's still going on. Like, there's no news. And I'm really pissed off at the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan. Like, he tried to he did go to the UN and he made a speech at the UN in August. No, not August. October 17, 2019. If you didn't see the speech, you should. He made a speech about how this is like it's like this is like a human rights violation part of the UN. And the UN didn't do anything. They didn't even step in to interfere. President Donald Trump, however, tried to interfere within the situation between India and Pakistan and Kashmir, yet India told him to back off, which is fucked up. So my problem is that India is turning to a fascist country because their leader is just very fascist and believes that Muslims should be exterminated. Oh my god, I can't even speak right now. Killed, basically, they should be killed because of their religious beliefs, and that is just offensive to me. As a proud Muslim, we are taught to like respect other religions, even if they don't agree with us. But a lot of people just don't like us. And that's what's really hypocritical because I believe that you should have like, peace and prosperity around the world. And in order to do that, we need to respect each other's beliefs. But, it happened because there's crazy psychopaths like, Narendra Modi, Adolf Hitler, and honestly, a lot of people such as Vladimir Putin and Jong Un. And yeah, that's what's really fucked up. So there's no update on Kashmir yet. They're still locked in. And actually, my part of the family, we're Kashmiri, if I didn't mention that already. We actually belong to the Indian part of Kashmir. That's the side that's locked in. And yeah, it's a huge human rights violation act there, and nobody's doing anything about it. Another problem is that there are a Muslim concentration in China right now, and these people are just holding in Muslims and killing them and violating like women within the concentration camps. So this is literally just turning into like World War II Part Two. Oh look, that sounds cool. Yeah, I absolutely cannot. I don't know much about that, but I have to agree that it's a violation of human rights. And these two scenarios and the Holocaust, it could be Kayla. I don't know. Yeah, because remember back in January, or it was either January or December, Donald Trump's like, we're doing World War III with fucking Korea. Who it was with. Totally forgot. But yeah, like what's happening in Kashmir and China is really messed up. And the fact that the UN is not stepping in to like end this entire issue is the reason why the UN is primarily useless. To me, it's very useless. It's not helping anybody. Yes, they provide like NGOs such as UNICEF and I think the Red Cross. But yeah, they provide NGOs which helps give children around the world like meals, give them malnourished food, and build homes, but they're not doing anything when it comes to big human rights violations, such as what's happening in Kashmir, in China, and in fucking Africa right now. And even stopping like terrorist organizations from planning attacks, like they should be, because that is their job as a UN. What's the whole point of having the number like having the big five together in a fucking room to have meetings when you're not going to stop this issue? So I think in my fourth episode, I will be actually heading into like international relations politics because that is like my strong. So I'm going to be talking about a lot what's happening around the world, starting by my fourth episode. And we're going to begin with like how Korea like pulled out of the Proliferation Act, how that's dangerous, how they're a big threat to our world, and how like Kim Jong Un's a nut job. So yeah, wow, we're at 20 minutes. So does anyone have any questions for me? No, you can ask about abortion. You can ask me about anything that's going on worldwide. I'll comment on it. I'll try my best. Anyone have any questions? Okay, so honestly, today was just a really short video. I try to make it short. I don't know. I talk so much. Could compare Kashmir. What do you mean you could sorry, Kayla just texted in here. What do you mean could compare Kashmir? Thoughts on Governor Phil Murphy to Russian Germany? Okay, I'm gonna start with Phil Murphy because that's a good question. I feel like he's a good guy. I I also like him as a politician. Okay. Yeah, I like Phil Murphy as a politician. As a person, I don't know because he's just really cringy, in my opinion. I feel like he's doing an okay job with handling the virus in our state. Um, he's he's honestly put the distancing rules, which is absolutely amazing. But I feel like that he should, um, you know, be a, like be more allowed and like allow people to restart the economy. He should be talking to the Trump administration about administering universal testing because yes, the number in New Jersey has gone down, but we will be facing a second wave and our country needs to prepare for that because if you see like elections in Congress, House of Representatives, and the Senate, they honestly are not pushing for universal testing, which is the key to restart the economy. So how the fuck are you going to about oh my god, like the country's shutting down if you're not taking the steps to reopen the economy and the country? Like, does that make anybody here? So I feel like he should be doing that because as governor, I would be pushing for universal testing. Like I would not be pushing just for social distancing and for people to wear masks time. Like there needs to be other ways around it. You need to restart the economy or else it's going to collapse and a lot of people are going to be like facing the Great Depression. Great Depression part and nobody wants that. Neither do I. Because I'm trying to go to college and I'm I'm going to college for free right now, which is pretty cool. I love thank you so much financial aid. But honestly, a lot of people don't have that and it's going to take a toll on their education because they have to pay for like loans. The loans are going to be I don't even know what happens to loans when it comes to the Great Depression. I feel like it's just everything's going to halt and people have to pay them money, but they don't have the money. And that's what's going to happen if these people in charge are not pushing for universal testing. And I'm also for those like stimulus checks $1,000 a month because without money, people are not going to be able to pay bills, pay for food, pay for groceries, pay pay rent because there's so many strikes and it's a huge mess and it just makes me angry because there were so many ways except to implement social distancing rules. There's so many ways to go around this, but taking those no one, not even a single governor, is taking those steps. And I feel like that the southern states are like, we have to open up the economy. You're not doing it the right. The first step is universal testing, and that is just common sense. Figure out who has the virus, and the asymptomatics and the symptomatics should be isolated, and then send the unaffected back to work and restart the economy. That's how you fucking do it, you stupid ass politicians. All right. So yeah, honestly, I think Phil Murphy's a good guy, but he should be taking those steps that I just said. To Russia and Germany, compare Kashmir to Russia and Germany, the food laws. Okay, I don't know much about Russia and Germany, but I'm gonna tell you this. Um, if you go back to World War II with Kashmir, what's happening now is that Kashmir is basically like a genocide. They're what they're doing is that like Berlin Wall. Okay, I'll talk about that soon. What's happening in Kashmir is typically the definition of a genocide. They're taking women out of the villages, they're raping these women, they're violating women, taking men out of the villages, and they're beating them up and killing them. And they're doing that to gain power in order to spread the Indian code in a Muslim community. And I feel like that's wrong because why should anyone be forced to go along with a religion they don't want to be in? And so that falls onto like the characterization of a genocide, and it's like turning out really bad. There's like guns firing. You could see the videos online about Kashmir. People are firing guns. They're killing Muslim men. It's honestly messed. And it doesn't relate much to um what's it called, World War II with the Holocaust, but if it's not stopped now that way, and if it heads that way, then we're facing another genocide like the Armenian genocide and the Holocaust. Um, Also, there's an issue to test others with power. So, like, honestly, politics is a competition of who gets what. Competition of who gets what, when, and how, and also the increase in power. So when you have like corrupt, can you post memorial on socials day? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna get back to you. Okay, so honestly, wait, I forgot my, I forgot what I was talking about. Hold on. Oh yeah, power. So politics is a competition of who gets what, when, and how, and the competition of power. So what's happening is that there's so many corrupt people in the world, such as leaders such as Boris Johnson and Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong Un. They all want power, even India as well. And it's terrifying, honestly. And the competition for power and using the dynamic of threats and killing is a source that these crazy assholes use in order to gain power and in order to gain authoritarianship within other countries that don't belong to them. And they use like violent tactics, and I think to gain attention and to get people to fall under their rule. And I believe that's a whole sociological like interpretation of how politicians act. Because obviously if you have a corrupt politician, they're gonna use violence in order to gain power, in order for people to fall along with and to listen to everything they say. And I believe that has a lot to do with like mental illnesses. And oh yeah, I will also be posting something about school shootings and how that interferes with mental illnesses, because a lot of these school shooters that we see in our country, um they will they all have mental illnesses, and schools just like don't acknowledge these individuals when they should be, because what's the use of having counselors when they can't help students the right way that they should. Because I believe there's no way around the Second Amendment. Because yes, like in the past I was against, but now I'm like pro gun. I'm like, the problem is not the guns, the problem is the individual itself that is causing this. And I believe that in our country, like it's all about competition of who does better in school, and those who do better in school they get ahead in life, and those kids who don't do well in school they're behind in life. And that's just a whole sociological interpretation of how the economy works, how individuals work. And we're having an increase with that. Like there's a huge increase with that when it comes to globalization within the economy, within the world economy itself. And yeah, I learned a lot from sociology, if you can't tell. I fucking love that class. So yeah, a lot of people just use like education, violence and corruption for to gain power within the state. Can you post your Memorial Day on socials today? What do you mean by socials? Anyways, yeah, we're heading towards 30 minutes. So in a few minutes I'm gonna go, but from Jersey, so I'm the only northerner here. There's also Montana, but she didn't post anything yet. Montana's pretty cool. I think she's a conservative as well. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, of social media. Yes, I will. I'll post something. Um, if I can. I don't know what to post. And yeah, check out our channel. Make sure to subscribe, like, watch my video. I don't have that many views, and I'm really upset right now. But my video will be about abortion, and that's going to end our abortion week on Friday. So the problem is, I had a guest star with me. Her name's Ashley. She's also a leftist, huge Bernie stan. Um, she and we didn't have time to like record the video, and I was really busy yesterday, so I apologize. And it's like, I'm sorry I couldn't upload my video today, but I will upload it on Friday, and you'll see both of us. We're talking about it. We're talking about our chances on pro-choice. Oh my God. Sorry, we're pro-choice. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. And this week, I might post a stimulus check update, because a lot of people are asking me for stimulus checks. What the hell's going on with them? I don't know, and that's why I'm going to let you guys know once I research it. So yeah, also, I will be taking a lot of suggestions on what I could do better for my videos, what you guys want me to talk about. And I already have somebody who's going to write up like their opinion about school shootings to me. And we're going to talk a lot about mental illness in the upcoming week, like mental illnesses, their ties to politics, and their ties to mass destruction. And I feel like that is really important to focus on. So, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and to share this video with a lot of people. And tell them in advance I stutter. I'm sorry. I'm getting comfortable with the camera. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe to my videos, and share them. Oh yeah, I will let you know if I need a guest. I already asked her, but honestly, like if you're free, like I'll hit you up. Well, I mean, sorry, if I am free, I'll hit you up. Do it at share at okay. I will do it at him. Yeah. I will let you guys know what's going on. So hit the like button, subscribe, and peace out. Bye.